Episode 5 of the Enduring Gifts of Marvin Gaye podcast is titled Jan, 1974, Marvin Gaye Live. This episode recounts my first encounter with this live song, Jan. I first heard it on the Marvin Gaye collection within the first month of coming across music of Marvin Gaye. And then later I was able to hear it once I got my hands on the full concert album, the Marvin Gaye Live album from 1974. Okay, so I was a young girl of 14 at the time that I very first heard this song, and it sparked so much curiosity in me as to who was this lucky girl, Jan, to have Marvin Gaye singing this beautiful song that he'd written just for her. At that young age, I was so full of self-consciousness and self-doubt, and I was just like immediately forming this concept that a girl that looked like me would never have been the intended recipient of a song like this from Marvin. Because I explained that as a part of my Black experience, I'm a light-skinned, half Black, half Mexican woman. And at that time in life, there would just sometimes be this thought in the back of my mind of like, am I Black enough? You know, you just kind of face situations that make you have to ask that question. And in the Marvin Gaye collection, there was a book that had some pictures of Marvin in early years, and it included pictures with him and his first wife, Anna. So based on what I was seeing, I thought that I probably would have never been the type of girl that Marvin would seek out in the audience to sing directly to, because he would often do that in his shows. So I share how I was very personally affected when a couple of years later, I finally got my first glimpse of Jan from pictures that were in the book biography, Divided Soul. It's a biography on Marvin Gaye. And so not only, when I looked at these pictures, not only did Jan not look like this mental picture I'd formed of her, but if anything, she looked more like me than anything else. And it just blew my mind because, as mentioned, it was obviously just a very personal experience for me. And it only deepened this connection that I felt to Marvin's music and messages. So this song, in my opinion, is the second most delicately delivered song that Marvin recorded. I would say second to My Last Chance, which we explored in episode 4. So this is a definite must for pure, gentle, romantic musical needs. Definitely give it a listen. And then also please visit our Pinterest page and visit our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of content on both platforms, definitely videos. I try and do the song of the day on the YouTube channel. From there, what I'm giving you is the depth of Marvin's catalog. It is about trying to expose you to the unreleased gems, the stuff that somebody with a 26-year catalog collection has at my disposal, and it is the wealth of Marvin, and that absolutely has to be shared. So I try to get to it on a daily basis. If there's one day where I put like 7 videos up there, then we're good to go for a few days, but definitely it is a very packed playlist. We're sitting at 58 songs right now. A lot of them are unreleased, or different takes of songs that you may have heard that song someplace else, but I can guarantee you haven't heard this version of it unless you have heard this version. But this version is different than other versions out there. So take a look. I put it on during the day as my playlist. I just get into it, put it on shuffle, and I'm able to hear for myself my library of unreleased material that I'm not able to access on any other streaming platform. So that's my goal for what this is to contain. Like I said, it's that depth of Marvin's catalog. I'm not going to be putting I Heard It Through the Grapevine on there. You can turn on any oldies station and catch that. So this is what, if you are trying to go deep into Marvin's catalog, definitely come and check us out. Search for us on YouTube. The name of the channel is Marvin Gaye's Enduring Gifts. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. The thing about YouTube, and I think like people that have YouTube channels, they shy away from explaining what people need to know in order to provide support to their channel. YouTube is very much based on engagement. So what YouTube considers engagement is somebody hitting a like button on a video that they watch, somebody subscribing to the channel where they found that video that they watched, and somebody sharing that video with someone else that they just watched and liked. If we don't get that type of engagement, the channel just kind of stays stagnant and buried, and it can just kind of be hard to find. I explained in an episode that after I created my own channel and I then was trying to search for it by the name of the channel, it wouldn't even show up in search results because there were no views on it yet. So the only way that I could finally find my channel by searching for it is I had to let my videos play like over and over and over again for a certain however many algorithm in YouTube. It finally had enough views to allow me to show up in search results. So that is what I would ask of you. Find this station. You're going to find it by looking for that name, Marvin Gaye's Enduring Gifts, and then, subscribe to it. If you watch a video, you get through it and you liked that song, please hit that like button and, share it to your social media platforms too. It will just help the channel be, vital and strong, and, you'll easily be able to find it. All right. And then also, of course, the ultimate goal is to have you checking out episodes of this podcast. And you can definitely find us for free and very straightforward on anchor.fm/Marvin Gaye -enduring-gifts. Thank you. Bye-bye.